Alright guys, Angel of Death TV here, casting the World 2015 World Championship wild card quarterfinal. This is the second match. We have Choi Sung-jin playing the Destroyer versus Kyung Woo playing the Assassin. The Assassin goes into stealth immediately, gets his shuriken off so that he can teleport to the Destroyer, drops his flower, which is one of his escapes. Destroyer tries to blow his shield for a stun, I'm imagining, does not get it. Uses his tab escape, gets caught in an ice bomb. Sin only needed to use his roll for that, but he's got the Destroyer's tab escape, so there might be a really large combo coming up here. Out of the ice bomb, the Destroyer spins to avoid further CC. Gets his S escape to make some distance. Gets blinded by the Shadowless step. Air combo, is he gonna web? Yeah, he webs instead of doing the combo finisher. Gets the stun, goes for... Assassin used a stun there, but then backed off. Destroyer tries to follow the Sin to spin on top of him and break his stealth. Doesn't get to. Gets knocked down. Destroyer's tab is burnt again as it came off cooldown. Sin used tab and immediately opened up in a second combo. Air combo, webs him to the ground. Ice bomb. The Sin doesn't have his flower, which is his only other escape, for another few seconds here. But by the time anything goes wrong, he should have it back up if he decides to use it. Flower's down. He has an escape ready for the next 30 seconds. Gets grappled. Throws down. He gets tech chased after his roll and has to use his flower. His tab escape is up in 3 seconds here if he needs it, but he's getting really large combo. Big damage from the Destroyer. He tries to Shadowless step the Destroyer, but the Destroyer spins and avoids the stun. Destroyer's trying to pop the Sin out of stealth. Doesn't seem like he's able to. Flame Wheel actually reaches the Sin and pushes him back. Ice Bomb comes in again. The Sin Sin has no escapes currently. He only has his S to avoid CC. Cannot break it currently. His roll will be up in a second to break partial soft CC, but not hard CC. Destroyer pulls in, hard CC on the kick. Anti-cancel combo coming in. Grapples. Destroyer has both his tab and his adamant. Blue Rage ready to escape the next combo. Flower goes down for the Sin. Sin tabs out. Gets caught. Uses his flower. Has no escape from hard CC again. Uses his roll. Has no escape from any CC right now. Knocked down on the Destroyer. Destroyer tabbed out. Burns the Destroyer's adamant. Blue Rage. Misses the Ice Bomb. Air combo for the Destroyer. Finishes him off. Choi Sung-jin takes the first set in this best of 5. All the matches from here to the finals, I'm pretty sure, are all best of 5s. Fan art coming in here. Looks like it's super effective. The first highlight here looks to be the initial air combo with the web. This is what I was talking about. Like he did the Shadowless step and forced the roll, but he didn't really do anything after that. This is when he tabs out. I don't think he got caught there, but I don't actually remember. This is the huge anti-cancel. Did very much. I think it was majority of the Sin's health actually. Even with the tab out, it was still a little too late. There was too much damage done. I think if he didn't miss if he didn't miss that Ice Bomb there, he would have had time to let his cooldowns reset and possibly go on. But he did miss it, and the Destroyer pretty much commanded that game. Looks like ready to go into set 2 here. Alright, beginning of set 2. Destroyer versus Sin. Choi Sung-jin versus Kim Kyung-woo. Sin gets the opener with the air swap. Doesn't burn any CDs though from the Destroyer. Uses his teleport to him. Gets the F roll out. Looks like he might be going into a combo here. Forces the tab out. Misses the Frost Bomb. Destroyer spinning to try to get the Sin out of stealth. Doesn't get him out of stealth. Has to burn his Flame Wheel to do it. Flower goes down and tab escape for the Sin. Sin has Flower available for 30 seconds after placing it. But he's in a huge combo here. He needs to use it now to get out of it. Trades places with the Destro into another opening combo. Webs him to the ground. Doesn't seem like he's going to follow up right away. Knocks him down and just backs off. He dodges the Destroyer's Gap Closer and his Stomp. Knockdown, throws the Shuriken. Gets distance again, waiting for some of his cooldowns. Closes the gap, goes into stealth. Destroyer tries to pop him out, is not able to. Frost Bomb gets immuned yet again. Pull in from the Destroyer misses. Positional swap. Stun on the Destroyer. Sin's getting a nice combo in here. Destroyer doesn't have his tab escape, but has his Blue Rage. He does not use his Blue Rage. He rolls out and shields to get some health back, but immediately spins out to not get further CC'd. Flower expired. Looks like it was replaced by the Sin. He's knocked out of stealth again by the Flame Wheel, but the Destroyer's not looking too healthy. Double S's into a Lightning Slash from the Sin to finish off the Destroyer. This this match is tied up at 1-1. This match looked drastically different from the first one, where the Destroyer was in command. The Sin didn't exactly look like he was in command, but he was getting incredible combos off, and I don't think the Destroyer really burned Adamant at a beneficial time. Generally, this matchup is dominated by the Destroyer, being as Sins have trouble getting close to them because of their spin, being able to pull them out of stealth, as we saw in the first round. But set 2 looked like completely turned on its head comparatively to the first set. Highlights here are the swap into the huge combo. I honestly think the Destro should have adamanted here because he lost so much of his health. And then he shields at the end. He shields after this, but he winds up having to spin to not get CC'd. Like, there's his shield, and then he sees the Sins on top of him, so he spins to not get CC'd and doesn't even get a heal out of it. It would have been better for him just to burn Adamant, because he burns it here at the end to get a Flame Wheel, but it's not enough to save him. It's already too late. He doesn't die right then, but he's already, like, the damage is done. Fans look pretty surprised to be picked out to be on camera. Peace sign. Very classic move. Not super effective as the eyebrows or the Shin-chan were, but it's pretty turn efficient. Looks like we're ready to go into set 3 here. Alright, we're beginning set 3 of Destroyer vs. Sin. Choi Sung-jin versus Kim Kyung-woo. They're tied at 1-1. Destroyer goes for the flight. Sin doesn't positional swap, puts on his flower, gets the swap off now on landing. Ice Bomb. How's he going to follow up this Ice Bomb? Opens up with a combo. The Destroyer's not able to spin out of it. He rolls out of the landing before any webbing comes in. The Sin immunes the pull, replaces the flower, goes into a combo but backs off before he does too much there. Just taking chip damage on the Destroyer. Destroyer goes for the leap, misses it, uses his tab escape, tries to shield, gets stunned out of it. The Sin used his flower during that, however. Good combo, big damage coming in from the Sin. Air combo, gonna web him on the ground. Trying to get a follow-up here. Lightning swing. Big stun from the Destro. Didn't even last very long, but it did a huge amount of the Sin's health. Gets the parry on the spin. Forces the Sin's tab out. Flower is up for the Sin. He places it and goes in. Doesn't get a combo off, so he decides to make some distance. Destroyer hovers around the flower placement and then goes in for an attack. Gets the stun off. Forces the flower pop. Shadowless Step doesn't get the stun. Sin only has his roll. Won't have his tab for another second here. Baits the Destroyer into an Ice Bomb. Sin's tab is now up. Destroyer also has his tab, however, and will have his Blue Rage in a few seconds. Destroyer tabs out immediately as soon as the Ice Bomb drops. Throws the Sin down, stuns him. The Sin tried to ground counter but got stunned out of it, took a nice bit of damage. Positional swap. Sin tabs out. Sin's out of escapes for a few seconds. Big combo from the Destroyer. If Sin doesn't have escapes, it's over. There's only a 5-second window where the Sin didn't have a flower to escape to, and that was all it took for the Destroyer to finish him off from halfway. Looks like Choi Sung-jin takes set 3. This is a 2-1 game. Incredibly back and forth. Looks like the highlights here are the huge combo the Sin got that forced the Adamant Blue Rage out of the Destroyer, and then the Destroyer's return combo that was very short but relatively huge on damage. This is where he stuns the Sin's ground counter, denying him the free stealth and forcing him to tab out. This is right at the end where he only had 4 seconds to wait. He got caught by the Destroyer's pull and comboed into the dirt. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like Choi Sung-jin here looks like the face of a murderer. He murdered that assassin in round 3, and in round 1 actually. Set 2 is really the only one that went too well for the Sin, and that was pretty dominating fashion. Can he bring back the dominating fashion for set 4, or is he gonna get murderized yet again? I'm gonna patent that word, murderize. I like it. Alrighty, beginning of set 4, Destroyer versus Sin. Destroyer doesn't go for the first flight, Sin still goes into stealth as their standard. Destroyer is incredibly aggressive, trying to get him out of stealth. Burns his tab very aggressively, forces the Sin to stealth, gets caught by Ice Bomb. Sin uses Evil Butterflies to deny defensive abilities. Positional swap, Shadowless Step, stun, air combo. Web to the... Oh, web's in the air! Destroyer has Adamant, will have his tab escape up in a second. He pops his shield, heals it back up to full. Uses his Flame Wheel, knocks the Sin back out of stealth. Sin gets the ground counter and a free stealth off of it, however. Webs to the ground. Gets a nice combo out of here. Destroyer's tab is down, it was used aggressively. He has Blue Rage if he wants to use it. Looks like he's avoiding that as long as he can. Gets Ice Bombed yet again. Sin has all of his escapes up, places down Flower. Goes in for the combo, forces Blue Rage. Gets a stealth off of it and just biding his time. Sin's trying to get some space, gets grappled, flowers out of it. Destroyer uses his shield for the stun. Still has no blue rage. He used his offensive attack though, his offensive cooldown. Sin tabbed out of that. Sin only has the roll for soft CC. He misses his positional swap because the Destroyer was spinning and immuned it. Goes in for the ground combo, but is trying to be careful because he knows he doesn't have any escapes. Destroyer flame wheels out, charges and avoids the ice bomb, gets the Sin in a nice combo. Sin doesn't have any escapes. Much damage. So wow. Destroyer takes set 4 for a 3-1 victory with Choi Sung-jin taking the win over Kim Kyung-woo, sorry. Looks like the assassin Kim Kyung-woo only really made an appearance in the second set where he looked really dominating in that one. But other than that, looks like the Destroyer was literally just controlling the matchup, controlling everything, and forcing CDs, and then just doing tons of damage when they were down. Oh, that's all for match 2. We'll be heading on to match 3 shortly.